we're recording. Hello, sweet angels. I'm tuning in today to do our sexual reading for October. And in this reading, I'm going to be using my brand spanking new, super exciting Starseed Oracle deck. And doing a little channeling. So if you're watching this reading right now, close your eyes, take a deep breath, think about where you are with your sexual journey, your relationship to your own body, your relationship to the bodies around you, your relationship to your spirit. Take a deep breath in, let the breath out, and just keep breathing. Just breathe. It's good for you. I have a lot of boogers today. Not gonna let it stop me. Okay. So I'm going to do your sexual healing reading. Then I'm going to prescribe you a sex spell. How about that? These are works in progress, so we'll see how it goes. Aww, here's what fell out for you. Okay. The Seas of Mintaka. The Seas of Mintaka. Look at that beautiful card. Look how gorgeous that is. And how dirty my fingernail is from digging in the sand yesterday and getting close to earth. Seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. Seeing potential and bringing unconsciousness to light. So this right here is really inviting you to, the ocean is a huge symbol for the unconscious mind. And look what the other card that fell out is. Jump in. Look at that beautiful card. Diving into the eye. See if that resonates with you. Does that make you feel anything? The fact that we just got a card about the unconscious of the ocean and seeing potential, and then we got the jump in card for you. How do you feel about that? Andromedan energy. This is a starseed deck. So if you're from the constellation of Andromeda or you're a starseed, see if that resonates with you. And then otherwise, adventure and say yes to change. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this so much. Okay. So if you've been avoiding your subconscious, these cards are telling you to dive into your subconscious, start accessing your potential. Take a deep breath. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Stretch a little bit. You don't have to stretch a lot. Just like twist your body. Move your shoulders back and down. Move the most you can if you can. You don't have to move to stretch. You can also imagine it. Visualization is a huge part of magic. That includes visualizing your body moving, especially if your body can't move. All right. Let's see if we have any messages. Wow. Wow. Perspective. Check out that beautiful card for you. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Let's get a clarity card on this. Let's see what we need perspective on. I don't feel like that's clear enough for me. It might be clear enough for you because this is your reading. So if that resonates, it's correct. Okay, I'm going to read the card. Squee. And then I'm going to prescribe you a sex spell. Perspective, page 94. 94, that's the year I was born. Aw, maybe this is for me. Perspective, none of this matters. Zoom out, common ground. Take a step back and look at the bigger picture of your life. Step away from the blinkered version. Step away from the blinkered vision. And I did this when I first woke up because I thought I'd be more psychic, but it turns out I just can't read. Cool. Cool, now we know. Change your perspective, shift out of your point of view, and zoom out, out, out. We are but a speck of dust in the universe, yet we think everything revolves around us. We see the planet as ours to own and conquer, pillaging the land and setting ourselves up for evolution and extinction. We build fences and walls to create invisible borders. Mother Earth doesn't need us to survive, but we need her. It's time to wake up. A new perspective is urgently needed. We become so lost in our individual experience that we don't realize that most of the things that keep us awake at night are actually distractions. We're wasting our precious time and our resources fighting each other when we should be coming together to heal what's being severed. This moment is a breath in the timeline of your life. Good breath. Take a moment to see the bigger picture, to find common ground, to find deeper compassion in your heart, to gain a greater perspective of humanity in this fleeting moment, in the timeline of your soul's existence, in the timeline of all that is, was, and ever will be. Wow, I love that. Amazing. All right, come in with the clarity. Let's use this 1001 Nights deck. I mean, what I'm really feeling so far is that my hair is a mess. Yeah, is that there is something going on in your subconscious and unconscious that is calling to you. And what I'm feeling is that you are just afraid of what is in your subconscious. And you feel like you cannot go there. And in order to go there, you need to change your perspective on your life and realize that your life is not just about this moment and not just about this time in history, but also about your soul's whole journey and your past lives and the globe and Mother Earth as a whole. And to deny yourself access to your subconscious out of fear is really selfish, in my opinion. That's kind of what I'm getting. Oh, wow. Here you go. Courage. It's time to have courage. Take a deep breath. It's time to have courage. So let's look at our spread. Great clarity card. Love that. Access your potential. Understand. Look at this beautiful ocean. This isn't scary. This is scary. Changing your perspective, that's that deep, dark shadow shit. But where you're headed, into the ocean, that's beautiful paradise. So have courage. Jump in. Say yes to change. Gorgeous. I love these cards. And I love you. I believe in you. I believe that you're brave. I really do. So I hope that you have, I'm going to leave this up for you so that you realize. I hope that you have an incredible day today and that you have an incredible month of October. As we move into the season where the veil is lifting, you're going to be invited to be brave and invited to delve into your subconscious. So if you start having dreams, I recommend listening to them. Okay? So let's give you a sex spell. Let's see what you need in order to have this courage. What do you need in order to access this courage from your soul and from your body? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So if you have the ability to physically masturbate, do that. If you don't, imagine it. Imagine masturbation. If you've been fantasizing about having sex with other people or about having sex in other ways, I recommend right now fantasizing about masturbating. And that will probably trigger some people and create situations where shame comes up. Great time to work on shame in October. Wonderful time. And think about how to treat yourself really right and treat yourself really justly and give yourself what you deserve, which is pleasure, either physically or mentally with your imagination. And so if you have the ability to physically masturbate, really what I'm seeing is getting yourself in a state of pleasure with either touching or imagining touching yourself. And then once you are in a place where you're kind of a little bit in a trance, maybe tease yourself, edge yourself. And when you're in that trance state, then start talking to yourself and have a frank conversation with your higher self. Your higher self right now can be accessed through a kind of pleasure meditation. And so you'll be able to have a really frank conversation with your higher self. And then after you have that conversation, you can either try to reach orgasm or you can do it during the conversation by talking yourself through how you want to come. Or you can abstain from orgasm and journal about what you discovered in your meditation when you spoke with your higher self in a heightened state of trance pleasure. Cool. And maybe I'll talk about how to do some trance pleasure stuff. I'm sending you lots of love.